8th of February, and we're sitting here in the C Club. My name is Kalle from Kalle Rock Tea, and I'm sitting here next to
Fox and
Ludwig.
From which bands?
Grand Magus.
Grand Magus.
Grand Magus, yes.
Both from Grand Magus, and the guys are here for how many times you played in Berlin?
This is probably the sixth time or something. We played the club Knack, I think the name was, but I know it's closed now.
Yeah.
And then we played with Accept and Motorhead as support band, and then 2 times as a, what do you say? Main headliner, yeah.
Did you ever thought about that gonna be this way as you were a child? I mean, you were a child, learn their first instrument, and think about what became the next year. Did you ever thought about that it comes to this?
Well, I remember when I was young and I was listening to my mother's records, and I always knew that I wanted to be in a band, but I had no idea how to go about, doing it really.
Yeah.
So I just started playing the drums, and I guess after a while I started playing with people, and went to a lot of different music schools and stuff. I just thought if I get good enough at playing bands, then probably somebody wants to play with me at some point, and I guess that's what happened.
And what was the first experience with rock and metal music? Was it influenced by the parents or by friends?
To
listen to
with hard rock, it was. I'm trying to think now. That wasn't from my parents. That was more like rock music, I guess. But I remember getting my first album on vinyl. That was "Peace of Mind" by Iron Maiden. And I don't know how old I was actually. Maybe 12 or something.
Mm-hmm. And how about you?
I think I started off a bit later as a metal fan. I was listening to different kinds of music when I was younger. I even played classical music myself. I played cello, and then I started to play bass when I was like 18 or something. So I'm quite a late starter. Yeah.
And could you remember your first band you ever played in?
Yeah, it was a strange mix of 4 people. We played some kind of mix of blues, grunge, samba, Brazilian, and this kind of English pop. Yeah, we was just a mix.
What was the name of the band?
I can't even remember. No, I don't think we had a real name. We were just, 4 different guys tried to make some kind of music, and we couldn't get along. So, no.
And your first band?
I had a band with some friends. I just remember we had 3 guitar players.
3?
Yeah, and they didn't have distortion on the amps because they didn't know how to get it. And we had I also remember on our first gig, we kicked the bass player out of the band when he arrived at the gig.
Why?
Because he didn't come to the last rehearsal before that.
So exactly at the gig?
So when he came to the gig, he was like, "Why didn't you bring my amp?" "Oh, sorry, you're out of the band." So he stood in the audience and watched the whole gig instead.
And who played the bass in this time? No one. No one?
No, that gig we just played. We thought we had 3 guitars, that's enough,
Was it your first gig ever in your life did you play?
Yeah, with a rock band. I was also in from the music schools I was in a marching band as well. So I played with that before, I think.
And you?
Yeah, I played with like school orchestra and stuff before. As I said, I played cello, but yes, the first show was more like a rock music band. Nothing. It was a small club in Stockholm. Yeah.
And what was it for a feeling to be on stage for the very first time and play in front of a crowd?
I was really nervous because I was used to have this, paper with all how to play the music.
The notes?
Yeah, and now and when you play in a band, you don't have the notes. So I was a bit worried that I would have a blackout and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had.
Really?
Yeah, but it happens even today. But it's just for a second, and then you're back on track.
Yeah, but today you are playing a rock band, so it doesn't matter.
No. But there's just 3 of us in the band, so you have to be back on track quite fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first feeling for you to be on stage and play in front of a crowd?
I don't really remember actually those first gigs I did because it was such a long time ago. And we were just playing like discos for like kids from 3rd grade to 6th grade or something like that, so they were just like sitting like this the whole gig.
But in Finland there's a band called Heavy Saurus. Do you know them?
No.
They play rock and metal songs for children in the age of 3 till 6.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Never heard it.
Never? No. They look like dinosaurs and like a T-Rex and really, really funny. I saw them in Helsinki and it was great.
And it wasn't Ludwig.
Huh?
That's another band.
What kind of band?
Lordi, they won.
Yes, the Monsters. Yeah, Lordi. Yeah, I remember they came on tour in April here in Germany. Mm-hmm. They will come and bring out a new album. Really great band. Album is a good word. Did you ever bought an album just because you see the cover and didn't know what the band play for music?
Actually, no, I don't think so. I was too, cheap when I was young. So I didn't just buy one thing. I wanted to know everything about it. So no, my answer is no.
Okay, and yours?
I'm pretty sure I have at some point because I was really into a lot of 70s music. And some of those records just had really cool covers and, buying used vinyl, you could get some really cheap sometimes. So I'm sure I can't remember exactly what, but I'm sure I've done it at some point.
And when you look to the CDs, nowadays most of the people download, but in the rock and metal scene, the people collect vinyls, CDs, and everything. Yeah. Do you look in the booklet and turn around the page and look what is inside?
Yeah.
And what do you think have to be into a good booklet that is interesting for the fans?
That's a good question. I guess lyrics is always good. And some cool pictures and,
For me, I think it's where did they record it and who's the producer, and I'm kind of interested in that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. What studio? And, yeah.
Because why?
Yeah, if I know other bands have been there or used the same producer, and you can,
kick his ass when he does some stuff better to this band than yours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And did you ever think about to create a booklet yourself?
I don't know.
I'm no art director, so I don't know how to do it. But we're always involved in our booklets ourselves. Mm. We have always choose which artist to do it and stuff. So we're not just, it's not the record company that tells us you shall use this one and blah blah blah. And so we have always big influences who's making our booklets. So I think we're involved.
It's the same with the songs. The label has to say nothing. It's just all by the band.
Usually they trust us actually, where they don't tell us which song to be first on the album or second or stuff. They just they trust us that we put the right. Yeah, we do it as good as we can. So.
And you do it good.
Yeah, I hope so. People like it.
Yeah, you go on tour, you're on headliner tour, the fans likes you, you play in a good club here with 800 people. I would say you do a good job.
Thanks.
When you listen to other music, what would you say, which band and which song is the most popular song which goes in your ears, and when you heard one time, you could remind when you hear it again, when you hear the first note, and you know, oh, this is the best song, or this is like in German we say Ohrwurm. It's like an earworm. I don't know how to say it in English. I hope you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean something like that really sticks in your head.
Yes.
Kind of thing, yeah. That's a tricky question, actually. I don't know.
I mean, when you hear Dear Holy Diver or you hear Fear of the Dark, the first notes, you know this one is one of the favorites.
Yeah. There's so many good albums and songs. I don't really have... I never had like one favorite band, one favorite song. You know, I've always liked a lot of different stuff.
How many do you like? We have time.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of a specific...
One of those kind of songs is like Detroit Rock City with Kiss. You immediately recognize the tune, but it's not a favorite band. But yeah, it's an all right song.
Mm. And what makes a song like Fear of the Dark or Holy Diver or Rock Detroit Rock City? What makes it so specific that the fans like this so much?
I don't know. Indeed, I think it depends on what riff it is, or what kind of melody. I heard that many people is. One of our songs is called like The Earth Strikes the Water, and there's a melody going on in that tune that's people can't get out of their head for weeks. So I think we managed to do one of those songs ourselves. Actually.
Okay. Yeah. So now I have to look on my paper because there are some new questions inside. Yes. Yeah, what is the worst for a band? What is more worst for a band? Is it to losing the voice, or is it to losing a guitar player or a drummer?
What do you mean losing? Like if somebody quits the band, yes. Or?
It depends. You know, if it's like...
Yeah, I think it depends on the band, actually.
Yeah. If it's Ozzy Osbourne, of course, his band can't continue without him.
Yeah.
But
if it's Yngwie Malmsteen, then
yeah,
it would be the guitar player that's the worst.
Yeah. And Motorhead won't do without Lemmy on bass, so yeah. It depends. Who's the character? Who's the the strongest character in the band?
Mm-hmm. And what would you say on which time a band lose their image and their character and sell their soul?
If they continue or what?
When they I mean, Tim Ripper Owens is a good example for this. What I mean, because he got sponsoring by Monster Energy and stuff like that, and he sell his soul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think it depends, but we have not been involved in commercials and stuff. We had some questions about it, but we never said yes to it. So I think we have been quite, tried to not be connected to any products or any kind of thing. So,
I mean, Motorhead.
It's not even. Motorhead. It's a good example for how to.
Motorhead phones and wine.
Even skis. So
really?
Yeah.
No. God. Yeah. Never heard.
Yeah.
I mean,
that pisses me off a bit, yes, of course, but they have to earn their money as well, so, yeah.
But they're so famous and sell a lot of records, why should they do this?
I don't think they sold that many records, actually. I think they earn a lot more on their selling skis. Or wine,
I guess that's the problem, that people actually make a lot of money from doing stuff like that, and if they get a chance to make a lot of money, then most people probably grab that chance.
Yeah. But would you say that it's possible that it's changed again, that more selling CDs, more selling vinyls, and not to have to go this way like selling motor phones or wine or beer?
I don't think record sales are going to get back to where they were. It's not going to happen.
Why?
Well, for starters, there's no record shops anymore. Okay. And since people started downloading and using Spotify or whatever, then they're not. I don't think they're going to go back.
It's hard to tell a 10-year-old That you have to go to the shop to buy the music. Why? I can do like this, click, and I got it. So yeah, I think
It's like the same with a cassette and a pencil,
yeah.
the old stuff.
We don't know
Or
connection or-
VHS cassette for the recorder and stuff like that. When you travel around to the cities, do you have time enough to watch two sites, or do you stay?
I mean, we just went out for a walk here for about an hour and a half, maybe. But that's about it.
Okay. So where do you go? Do you go to the sites, to the special sites, or do you go beside the sites to the?
It depends if the venue is close to the city center or if sometimes it's outside. So it depends on where you are. I've been to Berlin several times. So I've already seen a bit, but we went for a walk down to.
Usually you just pick one street and just keep going on that one, so you know the way back.
Here and here is a good store for currywurst to eat.
Okay. Yeah.
The curry is 36. You have to check it. It's great.
Yeah.
When you have
We usually try to visit Tiergarten if we got the chance, because it's nice to go walk around and look at animals. It's always amusing. Yeah.
we have two in this town.
Right.
We have the Tier Park and the zoo.
Okay.
So you can choose. The one is in the east and one is in the west. Which club would you prefer in Sweden to go there? Like rock and metal bars or clubs?
To play or to...
To go there to drink a beer or to play, yes.
Vad heter Sundkak till Halmstad? Sorry, Swedish. We live in different cities, so but for Stockholm, I would say Debaser is a good rock bar.
I don't really go to bars anymore, so I don't know.
Why?
I don't drink anymore, so...
Just hanging around with friends, drink a Coke.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any friends.
No,
You say that.
I can't think of any, really.
Okay, guys. At the end of the interview, I would like to have your all-time favorite metal rock band. You can choose between 6 members maximum from every band you like to. They can be alive or dead, and say which person you would choose, which position, and from which band he will come or would come, whatever.
All right, shall we choose a band together then?
Yes.
I choose Lemmy as a bass player.
Okay. Keith Moon on drums.
Which band?
Okay.
The Who.
The Who. Okay.
Yeah, and Yngwie Malmsteen on guitar.
Okay. Yngwie
It's an
Malmsteen.
interesting man. Choose a singer then.
I'm trying to think now. Should I pick a good one or a crazy one?
A crazy one. That's more fun.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne then, I guess.
Okay.
A singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's all you need.
Okay. 4 members. The first name came in your mind?
Or the band,
Yes.
the Fuck Ups.
Okay. The fuck ups.
Yeah.
The guys create the fuck ups and now create one song and a movie. A music video story.
Oh no, that's too hard. I can't. Sorry.
Okay. And you?
Um,
First song and the music video story. You can be freaked out.
I don't know. The song is called We Are the Fuck Ups.
Okay. And the story in this video?
How they form the Fuck Ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rise and fall of the Fuck Ups. Yeah.
So that means that this video comes in this video because you create this band.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, then thank you very much. It was a great talk. Hope you like the questions, and the last words are for you.
Prost.
Yeah. Skål.
Bye bye.